Art always creates emotions, whether it's intending to do that or not. I basically marked where the end of the tail was, the four paws, and where the ears should be about, and the head. The partition between the back legs and the front legs, you can't really go wrong. You need space for the head, and maybe you need a bit of space for the tail. If you cut so that you save polyurethane, the sculpture will be a disaster. But if you waste it like I did, you get there eventually. And if I do something wrong, let's say I cut something away that I didn't intend to do, then I have to become really creative and make the best out of it. You can't do anything wrong when you do any piece of art, as long as you go with the flow. You know, if you are too much in the head, it will never work out. We were trained through school to avoid mistakes. And in fact, it's the mistakes that teach us life and teach us how to create a sculpture. And it's the mistakes that in the end make the sculpture unmistakably the one and only. The original thought that I had was that it would become a lot thinner and a lot straighter. But obviously, you know, look at me. I'm sort of round and, you know, I favor roundness. I have to. And I mentioned that it's called Birthday Cat. It had a name immediately because the 20th is one of the most important birthdays in my family. And it was my husband's birthday. Super. Look, it's all there still. Once this is dry, I would now sort of basically decide, okay, give it a second coat to give it more substance. While I do this, eventually I begin to think, okay, I see this could be, for example, the depth could be in a pinkish tone, like a seashell. Pink is really super for mixing colors. You know, you can create all sorts of nice tones with using pink. Whereas a turquoise, you maybe achieve a nice type of green. But really, it's not for mixing. I don't mix it. Maybe I like it so much because I'm not challenged with it. You know, it's easy to apply. You can't go wrong with it. I think that, especially with yellow, it can be really attractive when it gets smudgy. So, you know, tiny freckles of debris somewhere in the painting. Just not to add to the color. I used to avoid horrible colors when I began. I wouldn't use brown, I wouldn't use grey, I wouldn't use black, till all the negative things just happened anyway. Although I was using pink, they were the black days and the horrible things. So I began to see that in contrast to the non-colors or anti-colors, the more beautiful colors became even more radiant.